welcome to my talk. I'm very happy to see all of you. Today the world is becoming more and more complicated. And we Buddhists say that the more the world gets complicated, the more Buddha's teaching is needed. And so, why Buddha's teaching is needed? Buddha's teaching is not just a religion, not just a philosophy, not just a spiritualism. It is altogether logic, philosophy, religion, spiritualisms. But the idea of Buddha's teaching is how to take our this present life, or how to make our this present life meaningful. His idea is not to make more and more Buddhist populations, more and more Buddhist. That is not his idea. His idea is to make, or to make more and more good human beings. Buddhism has high teachings, high philosophies, high practices. But all these practices are based on someone who is a good human being, by becoming a good human being in the very first. So if one is not a good human being, then Buddhism will not work. Today you will see there are many people very much, interested in Buddhist teachings, thinking that something will come right away. But it is not like that. Without becoming a good human being, the Buddhist practice becomes only a showpiece. So what does it mean to become a good human being? Is good heart. We all have a different thinkings, different ideas to make this life meaningful, or to make this life something that becomes beautiful. But it doesn't matter whether you are rich, whether you are popular, whether you are poor, or whoever. As long as you do not have the good heart, you are not being a good human being, and you are not being able to enjoy your life with your fame, with your money, with your wealth, and around within your friends. If you have not good heart, even the friends will run away. They will not come to you. So in order to have more friends and more, good atmosphere, you should have more people together. And that more people does not come. It may come for the first day, second day. Afterwards, knowing your attitude, your mental thinking, they will run away. So if you have a beautiful mind, then slowly they will come to you. So what is that beautiful mind? The mind is, maybe first I will explain to you what mind is. Buddhists believe the mind. And Buddhists believe the past mind, present mind, future mind. That is why Buddhists say past life, present life, future life. So mind is not our feeling, not our thinking, not our thoughts, not our conceptualizations, not our concepts, not our feelings. All these are not mind that Buddhists are talking, the principal mind. These are temporary. You are feeling happiness, you're feeling angry. All these are temporary. So you cannot expect much from them. But something that goes continuously, actually when we say, I am sick, I have a headache, but who's I? Who is that I first? You have 5 aggregates. Each and every one of these 5 aggregates are not you. That is why we say, my hand, my head. That means me and your body and me is a different, separate. And then at the end, these are 5 aggregates will leave us alone, finish. But we are not dead yet, because our mind is not dead. Our mind is still there. Keep going, looking for the new body, which means rebirth. And so therefore, since we can say the rebirth and present mind and future mind, the past mind should be there. Otherwise, where this mind came from? So this mind, why we can say this mind never dies? If this mind dies, after sleep, we cannot wake up. This mind dies. No more. Where it came from, the new one, where did the new one came from? You cannot find the sources of this new mind. When you wake up, you can still say I. How can you say that? So, but generally, when we say I, we look at our 5 aggregates, thinking that this is the I. But this is not I. We are confused ourselves that this is not I. Because if this is the I, then we must not be saying that my eye, my hand, my leg, my stomach, so on. But since there is what you call there is an English word, what do you call this? Proposition, right? There's a proposition. That means there are 2 things. So now we have to find out this mind. Where is this mind? Where is this mind? We have to find out. When we are sad, that this mind is sad. When somebody hits you, you feel the pain. This mind feels the pain. Your leg doesn't feel the pain. If the leg feels hand, your hand, if the hand feels the pain, then even after the death, they should feel the pain. Right? So it is The who feels, our mind feels. And this mind, for example, when you sit down comfortably, try not to think anything, yet you can feel something, some clarities there. That is your mind. So this clarity has no, what you call, barrier. Therefore, you can remember the yesterday. And so this clarity we have to change into the wisdom. Then that is what we say Buddha. Right now, our this clarity is ignorant. That is why we don't see the true nature of ourselves, true nature of anything else's. So we have a clinging to ourselves. We have an anger. We have a jealousy. All these things. But if you know the true nature of your mind, then there is no point to feel jealousy, angry, etc., all the negativities. So when we have to remove basically all these negativities. Anger, mainly five, anger, hatred, desire, ignorance. Ignorance means clinging to self, and the jealousy. These five things we have to separate this clarity of mind, separate from these five negativities. So when you separated this mind or clarity from all this, then you will see everything beautiful. And everything is comfortable. Nothing is disturbing you. Right now we have many disturbances, we have obstacles. It is because we don't see the true nature of the mind. So therefore, we are, as Buddhists say, we are roaming in this samsara. Samsara means a miserable, circular existence. So we have to get out of it. But we means not our physical body. This mind has to get out of this samsara or worldly suffering or unwanted things. And so what do you need to do for that? For that, as I said in the beginning, that we have to be very good human being first. Good human being means to generate the love and compassion. And the Buddhist love is different, but universally known as a love. Universally known love could be a romantic love, could be something else. But the Buddhist love means particular wish, a specific wish. That wish is, may all sentient beings be, how nice, okay. All sentient beings be with the happiness and with the cause of the happiness. That particular thought is the Buddhist love. And we have to train ourselves or our this clear mind to understand that. Make this clear mind get this habit of this thought, this wish. Then you got the proper loving kindness or love for all the beings. And that love can never be any harm to anybody. Our normal love is a biased one. You love someone you like, but you don't love those you don't like. But this loving kindness, this love is for all the sentient beings, not only the human beings, but all the insects, butterfly, mosquito, everybody, whoever has that consciousness or mind, you should have. Whoever feels pain, for all those, you should have these wishes. And why we should have this wish for them? Then again, according to Buddhist, he said that we all are related in one way or other, as our parents, as our children, as our brothers and sisters, or even as the lovers. In many, many lifetimes, not only one time in the past. And now he come here, after here, next life, we will be born somewhere. If we are lucky enough, or we have done good Dharma practice, you will be born the better place, or human realm, or to a good human family, etc. So therefore, we should not find any reason for not to have love for everybody. We should have love for everybody. Today, the world is not in a good shape. We are actually really in the dangerous situation. We don't know when the nuclear bomb will be played. Even though we are comfortable here, but if we think deep down or seriously, then we are in that sort of situation. Nobody knows when the nuclear blasts. So all this is because not knowing this, that we are actually related to each other. And having known, then we must try to promote good atmosphere. But this is not happening now. It is becoming worse and worse. And also it is difficult to get the situations better. But even though, because to get the situations better, it does not depend in one individual, two individuals, and a particular group of people. It does not depend. It depends on many things. So, therefore, at least we should learn how to make ourselves, how to get ourselves out of the difficult situations, out of the difficult sufferings. So, if you practice the love, Buddhist love, you can find more friends. If you become a more harmless. If you don't have the love, always I, me, you will have less and less friends. Even if you used to have 100 friends, they will slowly go away, slowly go away. So, therefore, we should control our ego. The root of all these negativities or all these problems is the ego. What is the ego? Of course, one thing, the ego means clinging to yourself. And this clinging to yourself means I should be a best person among all. I should be the highest person. I should be the most beautiful person. I should be the most rich person. I should not be blamed. I should not be criticized. I should be praised. I should be admired. So this feeling we all have. So this is the problem now. So if we can get rid of this sort of thinking or hope, then we can make this world better. Even if you can't make this whole world better, but you can at least make a certain community better or certain your environment better. Then from there, more and more people goes, then there is a hope for the world peace. But the world peace does not become just by giving some prizes, calling that world peace winners or etc. It will not have. If it happens, how many world peace winners we had in the past? So therefore, we have to change our mind thinking. You may think that, oh, if I be like that, I will be bullied. I will be abused by others. So that feeling is also because of our ego. Actually, we should. You should not worry about that things. And be more cherishing others more than yourself. You don't have to feel that if I cherish somebody, I will be low. No. The setback is to make you higher. That many people will respect you. In deep down, if somebody has no mental problem, slowly they will understand who is good and who is not good. So if you have that kind of the love, gradually, not today, not tomorrow, after some times, people will respect you. People will admire you. So that is another happiness you can have. Happiness does not rely on the $1 million. Happiness does not rely on an expensive car. Happiness does not rely on the expensive house. Happiness relies on our understanding. If we have an understanding of loving kindness, then we will have the happiness without spending money, without looking for happiness to buy. It will come automatically. So this understanding we are lacking. So because of this lack of this understanding, we have a strong ego, strong I. I cannot be insulted. I cannot be abused. And even simply speaking, the poor people, they also have a sorrow. Looking at the rich ones, they feel that they are so rich, they are enjoying. I don't have this. My life is miserable. But actually, who is rich, who is poor, you cannot say. They are rich materially, but these poor people may be the spiritually rich, mentally rich. So the real happiness comes through the mental richness, not through the material richness. So then another thing is, this you have to train your mind. How nice it would be if all the sentient beings be with the happiness and the cause of the happiness. And then what is the cause of the happiness? Now the cause of the happiness is 10 virtuous deeds. As Christians have the 10 commandments, so similarly that the Buddhists have the 10 virtuous deeds. Through the body, 3 virtuous deeds, and through the voice, 4 virtuous deeds, through the mind, 3 virtuous deeds. So these 10 virtuous deeds we must practice. And if we can practice these 10 virtuous deeds, your luck will change. People go to the temples in the East. I'm from India, okay? And I am India, Nepal. We have temple, statue of some deities and Buddhas, and they go there, offer the flower or fruit or lamb, anything, and then they pray. But it will not work much as long as you don't change your thinking, your mind. So the loving kindness is this, and the compassion is the other way around. Other way around means the loving kindness or love is to wish, may all sentient beings be, how nice if all sentient beings be free from the suffering on the cause of the suffering. And then again you should say that you should also think that I will make them be with the happiness and the cause of the happiness. That is called the commitment. Loving kindness with the commitment. First, you should feel that how nice all sentient beings be with the happiness and cause of the happiness. That is the loving kindness. And then now, I should make them. And then when you see somebody who's sick, try to help. Try to buy medicine if the person is poor. You see somebody who does not have the food, haven't got the food, buy some food, give. Who does not have the cloth, give. Thinking that that particular sentient being have been my mother in the past lifetimes, many lifetimes. She has been my mother. Or she has been my brother, my sister, my siblings. Should never think that he or she is somebody different from yourself. The reason why we cannot recognize each other, our previous relation, is because our present mind is obscured by our negativities. So therefore, it is very important for us to develop the love. And also you can make the prayers. May all these my mother sentient beings be with the happiness and the cause of the happiness. So that there's love, 3 ways to generate love. First is wishing, second one is promising, third one is aspiration, making aspirations. Then the compassion is to wish all sentient beings be free from the suffering and the cause of the sufferings. The cause of the suffering, what? 10 negative actions. So 10 negative action is the 10 opposite of the 10 virtuous deeds. And then this way we can take the life easy. People are very much looking forward to make this life easy, but they don't understand which way to make the life easy. If your mind is opened for everybody, this way you can make your life easy. If your mind is closed to others, then uneasiness comes. So anyway, with this compassion, loving kindness, then we should start the meditation, Buddhist meditation. Buddhist has a ritual also, not necessary ritual. Buddhists also worship, but the main thing is to practice the meditation. So meditation means to keep your mind on one idea again and again and again and again. That is the meditation. So if you do the meditation on loving kindness or love, just sit down, first think how important all the sentient beings, how kind they have been in the past lifetimes when they were my mother, when they were my brothers, when they were my sisters. And then you should think that now it is not right to treat them differently, as a different from yourself, or to treat them as an enemy or as a someone who you don't like, because that is our present thinking and feeling. but logically they are all connected, related to you. And then when you are quite trained with a compassion and lovingness, loving kindness, then you train the meditation. The meditation is emptiness meditation. We say emptiness meditation. So emptiness meditation means there are two types of emptinesses. Emptiness of yourself and emptiness of all the phenomena. So first you should train yourself with the emptiness of yourself. So how would you meditate on the emptiness of yourself? First, you go to find out, where is yourself? Is my physical body is me? No, cannot be, because we cling to the self as a one. But the physical body is many. And is your like right hand is yourself? That also cannot be, because then how about the left hand? Left hand also you say, but self is only one. So then you can check that whether your feeling is yourself. No, your feeling is not yourself. Feeling is, if the feeling is yourself, then that feeling should always be there, should be everlasting, because our self, clinging to self, is there continuously. So therefore now you will actually not find the self. When you don't find yourself, there you stop your mind. There you stop the thoughts, and then concentrate on tranquility. So we do this short moment in the beginning, and then you increase as you get used to it. You begin make it longer and longer, and then once you are able to, you are good in that meditation, then you do the meditation of emptiness of all the phenomena. So for this, you need to study a little bit of Buddhist philosophy and Buddhist logics. Then you will understand it. So anyway, we must not waste our life like this. We must always try to how to make this life meaningful. But the best way to make this life meaningful is practicing the Dharma, spiritualism. Yes, if you use your life to do the social works for a good purpose, that is also good. Something that can give the happiness to others. And but the main thing is you should engage with the meditation. So now you all, I guess, are real Buddhists. So I will tell you that what you do. So you should practice after being a good human being, then you should practice the 6 paramitas. The 6 paramitas, paramita. Para means other side. Mita means reach our side, other side. Like you want to cross the river, this side and other side, right? So we are on this side, which is the samsara. So the other side is the nirvana, means liberation. So these 6 practices is to cross you. It's like a bridge which can make you cross the river. So first one is generosity. Generosity is, of course, giving, not being stingy. So that what you have to get rid of is the stinginess. But the generosity does not mean that you should have first wealth to give, and then you have to practice the generosity. No. The actual real generosity is your mind, no attachment to any your belongings, and determination of giving it to others if it benefits them. But if it doesn't benefit, you should not give it. So giving does not necessarily mean the material things. Giving means giving a protection, which means you save people from danger, save from poverty, save from the bad health or sickness. Then indirectly what you are doing is you are giving them the good health, you are giving them the life, you are giving like that many things. So, and also in material things you must also have, I will give whatever I have if it becomes benefit for the sentient beings. So that particular thought is the generosity, the practice of generosity. So you thinking this again and again this way, in the evening you can have a meditation on it, and slowly your attachment to the belongings, attachment to anything, or stinginess will go less and less and less. And through that generosity, in the future, when you become a Buddha, some of the qualities are caused by this generosity. And the morality, perfection of the morality, the second one, is basically to practice the 10 non-virtuous deeds. It is also said that in order to practice the 10 non-virtuous deeds, like killing, stealing, all these, you don't necessarily have to go place where there is a killing, where there is a stealings. That you sit where you are, and you mentally make that I will never commit any action that is killing and stealing, telling lie, etc. So that particular mind is your morality, perfection of morality. And that perfection of morality will, in the future, you will get some kind of Buddha's qualities. Basically, Buddha has 80 minor signs and 32 major sciences. When you become Buddha, your physical body will also be changed. It will not be like a human shape. Your physical body will be changed. It has many, adorned with 80 minor sciences and 32 major sciences. So each of these sciences must have the cause, and you should accumulate that cause from now. And then when you become a Buddha, you will get these qualities. And tolerance is one of the perfection. Tolerance is Basically, tolerance is not thinking of retaliating. So then, in order to practice that tolerance, you don't need to look for circumstances first. Someone who is going to give you the trouble. You going the place where somebody gives you the trouble, and then you are there. You will then patient and sit. It does not mean. It is again your mind should make the commitment that I will never retaliate. Whatever difficulties my friends or others create for you. So that particular thought, again thinking. And then later on, you will have no problem. Whatever people say, it will not hurt you. And that is the then accomplishment of your practice of the tolerance. Then effort, perfection effort. Perfection effort, or endeavor, they say endeavor, is, of course, it needed for any practice you need. So basically, what it means is to get away from the laziness. Laziness in Dharma practice. So for that, you must first understand the nature of the samsara, nature of the human beings, and you should understand the thing about the impermanence, that life is not permanent, and also it is unpredictable. Don't know when the death comes. So with this, then understanding will, with this, you should make the diligent or practice diligent. It will make you practice diligently. And then now, second, last two is the samadhi and the wisdom perfection of contemplation and perfection of wisdom. So perfection of contemplation is try to control your mind from the concepts, from the thoughts. So you should give your mind what in English say tranquility. You should keep away from the thoughts and anything and try to remain there as long as you can. Then after that, this meditation will not lead you to the Buddhahood. This meditation may give you some good results or benefits you in many ways, but it will not lead you to the enlightenment. Because this meditation will not uproot your clinging, will not uproot the ignorance. So in order to uproot the ignorance, then you must then meditate on the emptiness. So emptiness does not mean that nothingness. Emptiness does not mean nothingness. For say we say this flower is, the nature of this flower is emptiness. So it does not mean that this flower does not exist. If you don't accept the flower as a flower, you will have trouble. If you don't accept the food as a food, you have trouble. Then you will be hungry. And so like that. But here why it is said empty is when you go to analyze. Because our thinking is too much that we have this thought that this really exists. Something like indestructible. And that does not exist. The flower does not exist as we assume. The flower does not exist as we think. So similarly, that our cell, this cell also does not exist as we think, as we assume. So then when you train your mind that your mind has nothing in your mind. So you keep your mind there, thinking that all the phenomena, yourself and phenomena, all does not exist in reality. Thinking that, then slowly, you will have a less and less attachment to yourself and to all the phenomena. So when your mind is separate from these attachments, so mind has now no more attachments, then your mind is, your mind is now free from all the causes of the sufferings, free from all the sufferings and the causes of the sufferings. That nature of the mind is the Buddha. That nature of the mind is the Nirvana. Nirvana is not an air place. Nirvana is your mind, the liberated state of your mind is the Nirvana. Nirvana is not outside somewhere. Like we say Buddharams. Nirvana is not Buddharam. Nirvana is the liberation. Liberation means your mind, mental liberation. Mind is liberated from the sufferings and from worldly matters. That mind is now wisdom, because it does not have anything that obscures it to see anything, the reality of anything. And this way we can be Buddha. So I think it is also a little bit cold, and I will stop here. If you have any questions. Oh, my tea also got cold.
Could you explain how the flower is not real?
Huh?
Could you explain how the flower is empty?
How? What is empty?
The flower.
Can you explain more about the emptiness of the flower?
If I explain more, maybe you will then not be able to, maybe you will not buy flower next time. No, the thinking is a flower is empty. In reality, which is flower? Which is the flower? You just tell me. Huh?
The whole thing.
No, the whole thing cannot be the flower, because whole thing is the imputation.
Petals.
The petal cannot be flower, because if you say which one petal is flower or 4 petal is flower, yeah. If you say that together, then together is we say it is a generality, and the generality does not exist actually. So, okay, then briefly saying, does flower exist? If you say yes, it exists, then why flower dries after a while? It should not dry, should not get dried, because our assumption is when we cling to the flower, we never thought of it will get dry later on. We just cling, oh, this beautiful flower, oh, this should not be destroyed, and like that kind of clingings we have. But if you say that the flower does not exist, that is also not true, because in our eyes this exists. Whether this exists as a flower or not, but it exists in your eyes. But when you go to examine piece by piece, then you will not find actually which can be called the flower. So we have a clinging to the generality. But the generality does not, we say this generality is only object of our thought.